Thanks to all of you who joined us to make 2K TV Tuesday a huge success.
Now it's time to shout out the players that shined above the rest. We have a tie this time, so our 2K TV Tuesday MVPs are Toxica and Bugs3034. Congratulations.
Well, that's it for this episode, but we will be back with Season 10 of NBA 2K TV in NBA 2K24. And remember, we'll be live on September 8th on 2K Day. Don't miss it.
Until then,
with the regular season just getting started, what's it like for rookies, Greg, who are beginning these new pro careers?
Substitution.
Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. On the court right now for the Spurs, they've got Keldon Johnson. Kem Birch is out there with Devontae Graham. And it's Bates Diop in at the 4 slot.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play here in the first. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Pacers leading by 3. MP left side. Jackson dishes to MP. And the foul called on MP.
Number 6.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Spurs trail by 3. It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having, a couple Hall of Fame.
That one drops. He ties it up.
And the Pacers have been one of those teams that they're allergic to rebuilding, but there's clearly a youth movement in Indy, and with young talents like Tyrese Halliburton and Ben Mathurin, they already boast some nice building blocks.
Takes it off the glass.
Unselfish to the court. Johnson looking to make plays for others.
We've got 1:08 left in the first. McConnell passes to MP. And the pass to Nembhard. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
McConnell against Graham. Johnson, wide open, he fires. Off target with his 3.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Nembhard, the pass to MP. Birch grabs the board.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going to play.
And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
McConnell against Graham. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Onto the court for the Pacers, Aaron Nesmith.
Johnson with it. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Aaron Nesmith.
There's a lot of power in Johnson's game.
Substitution.
Deciding to change it up. Collins passes to Jones. And that one's good. Bessie. He's got his second bucket tonight.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And that finish sums up the whole game. They have a big lead due to Execution on drives just like that.
So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. They've got Jones, also Devin Vassell out there, and it's Bassey in at the 5 spot. MP, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Pacers trail by 16. Devin Vassell came in as a 3-and-D type player, but he's grown beyond that.
He has added secondary ways to contribute on offense. Still not a great shot creator, but can finish plays in a variety of ways to help his team.
Charles Bassey.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Spurs. Indiana's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Pass to Nora. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Shot clock at 5. Here's MP. They grab their own miss. Shot's good by Turner.
Effort points by Turner. Working hard inside. Getting rewarded with some points.
To the paint. And finished off by Collins.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 18. He dishes it to MP. It's tipped. Right side, Jones. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to MP. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And the Pacers finished 25-57 last season. Their worst record since the mid-'80s. Indiana decided to go young, and with that comes growing pain.
The Pacers making a switch here. Heald's checked in, and he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Here's Vassell, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 7th assist here tonight.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Here's MP. Collins grabs the miss. The shot. That one rolling around and rims out.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Here's MP. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a run. He's checked in for Indiana. Keita Bates-Diop's checked in for the Spurs. Devontae Graham comes in for Jones. The guard pair, Halliburton and Mathurin. Then it's Turner. Then it's MP. And it's Nora in at the power forward. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Bates-Diop, the pass to Vassell. To the left wing, just 5 on the clock. And it's Graham missing.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And the foul called on MP.
Number
That'll be
16.
his second foul of the game.
Personal foul.
Oh, great defense
Second
there.
team foul.
Anticipated the play
Spurs
and got there first.
substitution.
The Spurs making a switch here. Bassey's checked in. Inside, here's Johnson, and it's sent back by Turner.
An elite rim protector and shot blocker. Turner excels at rising up and denying those shots.
Johnson can't hit.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
The 11-footer. That one wide left. Now here's Graham. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's San Antonio running away with it. And we're coming back in just a moment. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And with the fourth quarter.
Substitution.
Changing it up here. Richard, so much of today's NBA defense is about covering the pick and roll. And as a player, is that something you enjoyed, taking on that challenge of covering the screen roll game?
You only enjoy that challenge because you are a competitor and you want to win. Is it something that I'm doing on my own? Is it something that I'm doing in my spare time? Probably not. I can think of more fun things to do.
Exactly. It is not, and there are so many variations, right, of the screen roll that you can defend it as many ways as you can run it.
And these players are so talented that they can stop and pop from three. You have to guard them at the half-court line. Before, you could guard them at the three-point line. Now you got to meet them at half-court. There's screens all over the place. It's miserable.
On the court for San Antonio. Sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then it's Jones. Then it's Collins. And it's Sohan in at the power forward position. We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
Oh, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences, get ourselves fired up. You game?
Come on, Greg, I'm not sure about that, but you go ahead and do it. Out to the right wing. Amu Kalashvili passes to Graham. McDermott kicks to Graham. Back to McDermott, and so the ball's out of bounds. Graham touched it last.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for San Antonio.
As one-sided as it gets today, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a two-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off. You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs. And McDermott drops them both. Here's Nembhard. Kicks it to MP. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
Jackson, he's checked in for Jalen Smith. Richard, one of the greatest coaches in the history of pro basketball, a guy you played for, Greg Popovich, on March 11th, 2022, broke the all-time winningest mark for a head coach in the NBA.
And what's so special is all of those victories are coming with the Spurs. And look, I had an opportunity to apologize to Pop, because if it wasn't for me, he probably would have gotten here sooner.
I think he would say that's completely not true. But he had to be one of the great coaches you played for.
It was. My career got extended because of the things that I learned in San Antonio. If I wouldn't have had that experience with him and their coaching staff, I would never have played as long as I did.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Right wing. Passes it to Graham. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. See you next time.
What up, Ash? Press?
No. I guess.
Hey, what's MP stand for anyway? Sounds like a phone to me. Y'all got that MP29? That Nokia joint?
No. I think it stands for mostly pathetic.
No.
Major poser.
Missed the point.
Musty pillow.
Yo, why is that so funny, though?
I think it's because she's an agent, and usually they're not funny. They're just suits. But this agent, she's very funny.
Oh, yeah.
They're supposed to be friends with everybody. You know what I mean? That's kind of their deal.
That is my deal. I'm either your friend or your worst enemy, and nothing in between.
You still salty Ricky Bennett didn't join your agency, Barbara?
Oh, come on now. I was just trying to help a brother out. It's not my fault that he doesn't understand the rules of the game.
Oh, Shep, I got a serious question for you.
What?
Why can't you be more of a leader like MP?
Come
Why are
on
you gonna
now.
be so gosh darn selfish all the time?
Man, anyone looking up to that bum now? Good luck leading the team when you buried on the bench.
But you know who I really feel sorry for? Like, honestly, his girl. All these NBA players. She stuck with that clown? I mean, realistically, man, he probably got a whole closet full of cardigans and pleated khakis, right?
She'll figure it out. Speaking of, yo, Mila, your boy's single. Hit me up if you ever want to see what it's like to be with a real man.
Oh, wow. I am not touching that one.
Yo, this episode is gonna do numbers, bro.
Was there ever any doubt?
Hey, Shep, any final words you want to say to MP? Before the camera dies, because we're making this fire content right now.
Yeah, for sure. I just want to say, your game's trash. Your agent's trash. Your girl's trash. And you're trash. Did I forget anything?
Girl, agent. I think you got that covered, buddy.
And the next time I see you, I'm going to tell you that to your face. Other than that, just wishing you many blessings, brother.
You know what? That's real classy. Why would he even mention me?
Because he's Shep? Does he need a reason?
Yeah, no, he does not. Clown.
Look, this means nothing. It's just some loudmouth being a loudmouth. But you do have that Top Takes Daily interview tomorrow, and they're absolutely going to want to ask about this, given how inflammatory it was. Like I said, it's no big deal. It is no big deal, but we are going to obviously need to strategize your response, okay? So meet me at the business hub after you finished up here, and we'll go over whatever it is we need to go over. Yeah?
Okay, yeah. I appreciate you, Ash. Always keep me in the loop, no matter how painful it is. Thank you.
It's literally what you pay me to do. But yeah. See you in a bit.
Ash, not one chair?
I don't do chairs.
So what about your guests? We all just gonna stand, stare at you?
Guests? No. Did you come in here to drag me from my office decor, or do you want to prep for Top Takes Daily?
Let's prep.
Great. All right. Yeah. So obviously what Shep said was beyond the pale, but you've already been memed to death on social media, so it's not like it's going anywhere.
You know what, Ash, the more and more
soon.
I think about Shep right now, the angrier I'm getting, so I'd rather not talk. What you got there, Ashley? Huh?
Bunch of hopefuls.
Okay.
Trying to ride your coattails.
And here he is. MP, my name is Jocelyn Davies, executive producer for...
That just comes with the territory, you know? Like, we make a lot of money, and it's all because of those passionate fans out there. Night in and night out, coming into the games and showing their support. It's because of them. You know what I'm saying? And yes, the fans are free to...
MP, let's stay with the draft for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
A big part of the reaction to your selection was the fact that Shep Owens, your biggest rival, was still on the draft board.
That's right.
But a lot of people think he has the higher upside due to his athleticism and the fact that he has loads of untapped potential as a relative newcomer to this game, whereas you've been trying to work on your skill set for the last decade.
I understand where that view comes from, but I don't share it.
And why is that?
It's because basketball is about a lot more than athletic ability. I mean, what it's all about, like, what is your opponent doing? How can you stop them? What are your teammates' strengths? How can you empower them to play the best basketball that they can play?
Almost like a chess match.
Absolutely. A complete chess match. Thank you.
MP, you know we keep it real on here. I got to ask you, man to man, how do you respond to Shep Owens calling you out on his reality show?
Oh, wow.
This dude...
Yo, honestly, that's just who he is. He's a trash human being who has no class.
Wow.
That's all I'm going to say.
We got real beef. Let's make some hamburgers. Tell him how you really feel, young blood.
Am I wrong? Doing what he did, he should be embarrassed, but he's not because he has no self-awareness to know when he's gone too far. Like, that was too far.
Yeah.
I mean, like, fam, you could debate who won the war of words, but you're not going to debate this big fat L that I'm about to give him for the whole world to see. And I'm going to make sure next time I see him, he's going to know.
Well, this has been unforgettable, and I'd love to continue this conversation, but unfortunately...
Hey, I'm Victor, and you're watching Nba2k23.
Welcome to a special edition of NBA 2K TV.
We hope you're enjoying summer as much as we are between events and the new game. We have been so busy.
So busy. Recently, we were out there with
Everyone's still finding their footing in this early part of the season, Grant. How important is it to get off to a really hot start?
Oh, it's so important to get off early to
Changes for Indiana. Jackson, he's checked in for Nora. MP comes in for Heel. And it's McConnell in for Halliburton. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Stewart's checked in. Setting the floor for the Pistons. It's Cunningham and Ivy at the 1 and the 2. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Duran in at the 5 down low. Pass to Matherin. Here's MP. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
Cade Cunningham picks that one up. Free throw good. MP. And watching the 18th pick of the draft, MP, there was a lot of debate as to where he could get selected.
Yeah, there was a lot of film on MP, but not a real sense of his role. Teams like his intangibles, but weren't sure if the upside of taking him in the first round was there.
Nimhart, he's checked in for Indiana. Diallo outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Just 5 on the clock. And here's Ivy from the arc. The rebound by Turner. Indiana trailing here. Well, Grant, Ivy gets a lot of attention for his scoring, but he can also lock you down at the other end.
Oh, yes, he can, B.A. He's big, active, and athletic, too. A strong on-ball defender as well. He'll also jump passing lanes, causing deflections. He looks to flip turnovers into points.
Offensive rebound. Stewart. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense, given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Smith, he's checked in for Turner. Pass to Burks. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, and for the Pacers, things had gotten stale. So they bring in a new coach in Rick Carlisle, a new potential star in Tyrese Halliburton, a fresh start for this franchise.
First one falls for him. Indiana switching things up recently, going forward in a new direction.
You know, B.A., change can be a good thing. Sometimes organizations can get comfortable winning 42, 44 games, losing in the first round. But the Pacers clearly want more. And you know what? I respect that.
No good on the second free throw.
He was able to tie it up. He has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
Here's MP. Drops in the layup for two. MP's got his second bucket on the night. And talking about MP, what a college career he had. Just fantastic in school, a star on many levels.
MP playing 3 years before coming to the NBA. That is rare these days, but I think it was great for his overall development. Of course, it helps winning a title in school.
To the middle. Here's Burks. The rebound by Nembhard. Indiana leading. In transition. Here come the Pacers. Here's Jackson. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Burks for three. Buries it from three.
Burks for three.
And for the Pacers, they're shooting only 39% in the early going. Pass to MP. And that makes it 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Here's Ivy. Launches it. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. It's the Pacers.
16. Show some love and clap your hands. Here they are.
That has been
Substitution
here for Indiana. .151 left in the second. And Detroit, let's look at who they've got. It's Cunningham and Ivy at the 1 and the 2. Isaiah Stewart out there with James Wiseman. And it's Diallo in at the small forward position. Down low. Here's Ivy. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
And no good on the second free throw, so 0 for 2 there.
And in Jaden Ivey and Jalen Duren, the Pistons taking arguably the two best athletes in the 22 draft. The youth movement is on, and Detroit is definitely fun to watch. And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Team is in the penalty. At the line, for Indiana, number 16, one shot.
Free throw good, MP.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Detroit has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Pass to Stewart. Now here's Diallo. Wiseman inside. Jackson on him. And that one's good. Wiseman.
Well, Wiseman's setting up camp on the interior. He's going to be effective there.
Here's Nembhard. Now here's MP. Covered by Diallo. MP outside. Inside. Jackson. Pass to MP. 14 feet away. The Pistons clear it. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
Yeah, we know that on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Well, it can affect your confidence, not just as the player shooting, but the entire team. So defenses might get a little bit more aggressive, and then you got to think about the next free throw.
For Indiana, they've gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. The shot, no good. And Detroit will go the other way with it. After this game, they can look forward to Washington, where they'll match up against the Wizards. That game will conclude the 3-game road trip they're currently on. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Ivy.
Well, that's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Nora's checked in for Indiana. McConnell finds MP. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time. MP's got 13.
And I like how they focused on getting high percentage shots, especially after the 3 balls weren't falling early on.
Here's Ivy. Not going to go that time. And so it's Indiana now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be
Substitution on the court. At the line, for the Pacers, Tyrese Halliburton. One shot.
Free throw good. Halliburton.
And Halliburton, a guy you just continue to see grow game by game. An exceptional talent and a great mind.
Cunningham against Halliburton. And it's Cunningham missing. MP with it. It's stolen by Bogdanovich.
That was just an awful decision. I mean, you have to keep the clock moving. There's no reason to foul there.
At the line for the Pistons, Bojan Bogdanovich. Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And so Bogdanovich nails them both. So it's the Pacers now. Now MP. It's off. And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them. MP, what's up, bro?
T-Mac, man,